guys, I am Shanmugapriya, your lecturer from the Department of Operation Theatre and Anesthesia Technology in SNS College of Allied Health Science. In the previous two classes, we have seen about the anatomy of skin, where we have started with the introduction to skin, as well as we have seen the types of skin, namely hirsute as well as glabrous skin. And then also we have seen about the layers of skin, epidermis, dermis and hypodermis. In epidermis, we have seen about the cell types as well as the layers. In dermis layer, we have seen about the components as well as the layers. And in hypodermis, we have seen about the components. Also, we have included about the skin appendages, namely hair follicle, nails, sebaceous gland, as well as the two types of sweat glands, eccrine as well as apocrine gland. Also, we have seen about the blood supply, that is direct cutaneous artery and musculocutaneous artery, which supplies to the skin. Then the veins that drains from the skin are superficial vein as well as the deep vein. And then the nerve supply is done by sensory nerve fibers as well as autonomic nerve fibers. In this class, we will be seeing about the applied anatomy of skin, namely vitiligo, which is the condition where melanin pigment is lost in the skin. Next one is cyanosis. So it is usually the bluish discoloration of the skin and mucous membrane. Argyria is the deposition of silver in the skin, and it produces diffuse salty grey hue in the skin. And then the main functions of skin are protection. So the skin protects the body from injuries, bacterial infection, heat, cold, etc. While the next is sensory function. The skin is sensory to touch, pain and temperature. Regulation of the body temperature, where the heat is lost through evaporation of sweat and heat is conserved by fat and hair. Absorption, oily substances are freely absorbed by the skin. So the next main function is secretion, where the skin secretes sweat as well as sebaceous gland, sebum by the sebaceous gland. Next, excretion is done by excess of sweat. It is done through the sweat, where the excess of water, salt and waste products are excreted. And then the regulation of pH, where a good amount of acid is excreted through the sweat. In skin, the vitamin D is synthesized by the action of UV rays of the sun. Also, the skin stores chloride, and the cuts and wounds of the skin are quickly healed. So we have already seen about the anatomy as well as the functions of skin. So into the assessment, so the first question is, which layer of epidermis is present only in the skin? Thick skin, that is palms and soles. So it is basically stratum lucidum. It is the second most layer. It is only present in the thick skin. It is also known as glabrous skin. And next, the cells are responsible for producing melanin pigment in the skin are, so the options are keratinocytes, Langerhans cells and Merkel cells as well as melanocytes. So the answer is melanocytes. The next question is, which type of sweat gland is found mainly in axilla and groin region and is also associated with body odor? So it is actually apocrine gland. Eccrine is small. It is situated or distributed all over the body. While sebaceous gland, here given in the option, is the gland that secretes the sebum. And next we have fourth question. The deepest layer of skin that contains adipose tissue and anchors the skin to underlying structures is hypodermis. It is also known as subcutaneous layer. The next one is which of the following is not a function of the skin? So option A, vitamin D synthesizes, temperature regulation, protection from UV rays, direct production of insulin. So the first three options are the functions of skin. So the function which is not done by the skin is direct production of insulin. So in this class, we have, in this previous three sessions, we have already seen about the anatomy as well as functions of the skin. In the next class, we will be continuing with another topic. Thank you.